You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses on, would you? Oh, you hit a guy with glasses. That's clever. Wreck-It Ralph! I love Wreck-It Ralph.
I love Wreck-It Ralph too because of all the nostalgic of going to an arcade and playing the games there and then actually being in the games. And I love the little terminal that they have to go if they want to go to different games.
Yeah.
And it was just so heartbreaking towards the end too. And I love that when that some things were full circle in that movie.
Right.
And they came back. So I'm really looking forward to what we have in store for this one. Granted, we went to D23 and we got to see a big scene that I really, really enjoyed. So I am looking forward to it.
And there was a couple images that came out from USA Today, one of them being the entire princesses with Vanellope von Schweetz, which we did see that scene in its entirety. And it was amazing at that moment, but we did have some criticisms on it. So we are going to watch the official full trailer for Ralph Breaks the Internet, Wreck-It Ralph 2, now.
Hey, kid! Wake up!
Ralph, what is wrong with you?
Start churning butter and put on your church shoes, little sister, because we're about to blast off!
Ralph, what is it you're trying to say?
We're going to the internet.
What?
Alright. Little Daft Punk. Why was she in this game though? Sleeping.
They like to hang out.
Maybe she was sleeping. Of course. Oh, the official. Yeah.
This is the most beautiful miracle I've ever seen.
Welcome to the search bar. What can I help you find today? Umbrella, umbrage, umami.
No.
Umbrage.
No doubt. Nordstrom Rack. Ergonomics, Urban Outfitters, cool.
Trying to guess.
Just trying to guess what you're gonna say.
My autofill is a touch aggressive today.
Let me try. Take me to a website that's super intense and really nuts.
Oh, I only found one result.
Of course, yeah.
Come on, princesses and cartoon characters.
Look at him.
Barf.
Eeyore, Star Wars,
Yeah,
Muppet,
Iron Man.
Marvel, Pixar.
You're coming with us, kid.
Everything.
Yep.
Oh, snap.
Hi.
Sleeping Beauty's resting on the couch.
Whoa, wait, I'm a princess.
I forgot about the glass
What kind of a
slipper.
princess are you? Do you have magic hair?
No.
Magic hands?
No.
Yep.
Do animals talk to you?
Raja?
No. Were you poisoned?
Miko?
No.
Cursed?
No.
Kidnapped or enslaved?
No. Are you guys okay? Should I call the police?
Do people assume all your problems got solved because a big strong man showed up?
Yes. What is up with that?
She is a princess.
Ralph breaks the internet. Shouldn't it be Ralph wrecks the internet?
Yes!
Since
Yes.
he is Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, but break the internet, it's like a thing.
Right, it's just wreck the internet kind of sounds better, doesn't it?
You're not wrong.
So meta right there.
Ralph breaks the fourth wall, dang. Okay, yeah, so, I mean, we won't tell you what also takes place in the scene, but let's just say Vanellope does imprint herself on those princesses, so it is a very awesome moment when you see the progression of what happens to them when they get to meet Vanellope von Schweetz.
And if you're wondering, that sounds like this person, that sounds
Right.
like that person. Yes, all of the original voice actors that did the voices for the princesses, like minus like Snow White
Of
and
course.
Cinderella
And Sleeping Beauty.
came back
Correct.
to do the voices of their characters, which I'm really, really excited. And the fact that they all came out at D23 minus a couple of them, but
Idina Menzel and Ming Na Wen were like
Yeah.
the only two, and the ones that aren't, in princess working order in terms of their voices.
yes, it was a lot of fun, and that was just a little tidbit
Yeah.
of what is going on in that scene. And even everything else outside of like just being on the internet, I can't wait for all the silly jokes. And I'm sure they'll have jokes that are gonna be like our level jokes.
Of course.
Which will be interesting.
And some people were saying too, like Princess Leia. What's going on with Princess Leia? Star Wars actually will be a part of this scene. All I'm saying.
Yes.
But now, critical hat, time to put on. And I felt this way at D23, and we talked about it after the animation panel. We did a whole discussion out in front of the animation booth. And I feel, watching it, we had a hell of a time. Everybody was cracking up laughing, basically rolling on the floor. And it was great. But I felt like, and I'll say it again, they hit pause on Wreck-It Ralph and went play on Disney. Everything Disney. It felt like, okay, now because we can and because it's funny, let's take everything that is Disney and throw it into this movie, this scene. Now, granted, I'm sure we said it at D23, it's out of context. It could just be a very small portion of it. But what I loved most about Wreck-It Ralph was the original aspect, Hero's Duty, Fix It Felix, like those aren't actual legitimate properties, but they were familiar, but yet they were great. I loved going into Hero's Duty. Hero's Duty, we got to see.
I love my mama.
Yeah, I love my mama. We got to see all these original worlds within the worlds of, you had Sonic the Hedgehog walking in the background, Dr. Robotnik, or Eggman, whatever he is now, Zangief. Like, you had those characters that exist in the world, but it didn't feel like it was overtaking the movie where, Sugar Rush was its own world. It didn't feel like, you didn't have Mario Kart getting shoved down your throat at that point, which, I don't know, are we still going to get Mario in this one? That was the plan, right? They're talking about Mario coming in here. Maybe with the whole Universal thing, it's not going to happen now. But with them using this as their promotional material, they really are hammering down all the, product placement. You saw it in the beginning. At the same
time, it's like, I feel like it's easier for them to go this route and cheaper for them to go this route.
Yeah, because they're the only ones that could do it this way, like Travis said at D23.
Because really with all the properties that you see, like the Google sign and the Twitter sign and the Snapchat sign, like all of those, I'm sure they had to be like, hey, can we borrow your likeness with this and everything, and IMDb. So that's why they go, we're going to use our own and go, oh, my Disney. But like you said, it's out of context of what is actually going on in the movie.
Right.
So it could be just a very small part at the very beginning or in the middle or something, and it doesn't have anything really to do big grand scale.
Which I am all for, because we haven't seen anything in terms of like story. We don't have anything in terms of a villain. They're doing the same thing sort of on Incredibles. They're not really dishing it all out, even though it's kind of predictable for who might be the villain. You aren't getting that right up in the forefront. So I like that they're going that way. I like that they're showing us all the fun stuff. But you're going to get a lot of criticism because that's all people are seeing. And it's like, well, you're just shoving Disney down our throat. I get it. I feel that way too. I felt that way watching. It's like, it's fun, but where's Wreck-It Ralph? I want Wreck-It Ralph. Should have gone to consoles, then you go to internet. But either way, we will find out more when we see more for Ralph Breaks the Internet. Wreck-It Ralph
2. So thank you so much for watching our reaction to the full official trailer for Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet.
What did you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. I love that they brought that up, though. The whole Wrecks the Internet makes more sense.
Yes, it does.
They're paying attention, so we're happy about that. But what did we miss? Let us know. There's all kinds of Easter eggs in this one, I'm sure, so we love to hear them. Let us know down there. You guys, you can like and subscribe.
And do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Kicking the party, fill the party, keep the party going at our Patreon. Gets us where we need to go. Like Collider Video, we just went to the live event at the El Portal Theater in Los Angeles, and it was a hell of a time. We're going to have 2 videos coming this week on Tuesday and Friday for those matches that took place that day, and it was a hell of a time. Big reactions coming. But either way, thank you guys so much, and as always,
now it's time to say goodbye.
This party is over.